She said, "Wham, that sure was delicious."
Oh my god,
Oh,
that is the funniest
wait,
joke
we're live?
I've. Oh my god, we're live now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you guys missed it. That was the
Oh,
best joke in the world.
oh. Well, Nacha is in the chat right now, and
Hey,
he doesn't get jokes all that much.
did they go under his head or over his
Yeah, he's from the land down under, so everything goes over his head.
head? Does that mean he lives upside down?
He does.
He does?
Yes.
Blimey. That's a tough situation you got there, mate.
Oh,
Snarky puppy.
so what is this about? What is this live stream?
I have hit 100 subs!
100 subs! I don't know what that last part was.
It was me being silly.
Oh, okay.
I hit 100 subs. Yes, I did. Woo!
Woo.
And you know, I get by with a little help from my friends.
Get by with a little help from my friends.
Yes, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh,
Get a
gonna
circle
try
jerk with a little help from my friend.
Anyways, I'm trying to see who is in the chat, and I haven't gotten that open yet. Who do we have there?
Now, it appears that Nacha is there.
Hey, Nacha. Do you want to join in this hangout?
Hey, they's there.
Who?
They.
They are great. They are awesome. Thank you for being here. That is hard to say.
They is not very hard to say.
Well, when you're trying to address somebody with a name that is they, it gets confusing. Kind of like someone named what? What?
They is on first. What's on second?
Huh?
Nothing. Stupid joke.
Oh.
Atheistic Snail is here too.
Hey, Atheist Snail. How are you?
And she just recently hit the 100 sub mark, and I think she's at like 160 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yay! Go, Snail. It's your birthday. Uh-huh. I'm happy for you. I can't read the chat, so.
Why can't you read the chat?
Because I can't. I'm using a different browser, and it is confusing me.
It definitely didn't take Snail 30 years to reach 160.
No, it did not. That was a good joke. Such a good joke. Okay, now I think I might be able to in chat. There it is. Okay, we need somebody else in here because I have no idea what to talk about, but I'm so excited I wanted to have a live stream.
Yeah, we never have conversations with one another.
That's so not true.
Communication is the least important thing in any relationship.
So did not John want to join?
I don't know. He didn't say. He's probably afraid. He fears us.
Are you afraid? Is they afraid?
He said he would join, but he's sorry maybe when it quiets down there some.
Well, you know, they is not afraid. He's got the force of all of the reptilians behind him.
And Atheistic Snail said that she would join, but she's far too good for any of us now. So.
Hi, Beach. Good to see you, hon.
Oh, you can see the chat now.
Yes, I can see the chat now. And yes, okay. I'll scroll up. I can read it now. I just got here. Yay, Velcro.
So it wasn't anything wrong with the browser. It was just that you didn't have the chat open.
I didn't have the chat open because I changed to the Google Chrome browser to do this so it wouldn't mess up. and I'm not familiar with it, and it's really huge, and the buttons aren't where I'm used to, so it took me a while to find it. I'm
Why would
sorry.
why would you ever use anything other than Google Chrome?
Because I was using Safari.
Safari is shit.
I realize that now. Thank you.
Oh. Is it
Thank
okay to
you.
swear on your channel? I don't
Thank
know.
you,
I've never been
Snail.
on your channel.
I say fucking boobs and stuff. So yeah, I guess
Oh,
so.
these boobs swearing.
Yeah.
According to YouTube's filters, it's swearing, but I don't think it's swearing.
Okay, 15 minutes? Yes. That would be awesome, Vay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I I don't know. There's workarounds where you can get sites to work in Google that most people say will only work in Internet Explorer. But yeah, you and your porn. That's what Nachi just said.
He's not talking to me.
Is he talking to us, or I think he's talking
He's
to
talking to
Atheistic
you.
Snail? I think he's
Uh,
talking about snail porn.
Snail, do you have snail porn?
It's really slow, but it ends with a big bang.
Ooh. That sounds kind of sensual, but a little bit slimy.
Most sex ends up a little slimy.
Yes, it does. Some creation. Did I
So,
drop?
no, you're here.
Okay.
How does it feel to get to 100 without really any promoting whatsoever?
I am amazed. I have gotten so much support and I didn't expect it. It's like a pleasant surprise. Maybe I'm just too cynical. I didn't expect this at all, and I'm so happy.
That's like the first time you saw my penis, isn't it? It was unexpected, but it was pleasingly surprising.
It wasn't unexpected, but
Oh.
it was pleasingly surprising.
Oh.
Oh, it's my porn. Well,
Who's,
of course it is.
wait. It's Mrs. Snarky's porn. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Bee. She says, but you're a terrific person, Mrs. It's expected. You're a terrific person too, Beej. I love you, hon.
Yes, but you have to understand, Beej. Here's the deal. She started a YouTube channel and she's like, I don't want to share my videos anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
And I was like, well, okay, that's fine, but you're not going to get very many views. And then like the next day she posted a video and she got like 2 views. And she goes, why did I only get 2 views? Well, you got to promote it. Are you still there? Hello?
Am I back? Okay.
Yes, you're back.
I dropped out again, but oh well.
I don't
Yeah.
know what atheistic snail's journey said wait what to.
Probably that I didn't want to promote. I don't know.
Yeah. She didn't even want a YouTube. When I first started my YouTube channel, she goes, I'm never getting on YouTube.
I lied.
Yeah. Like after I had done 2 videos, she goes, I'm going to get on YouTube.
So I got on YouTube.
You did.
Hey, we keep losing the start of the story. The start of the story?
Losing the start this story. I don't know.
Yes, I do host huge live streams. That was so much fun. Oh, I met Allie Jackson from the Atheist Republic. That was amazing. And I got to talk to Rachel Oates. And I love talking to Casey. She's always such a pleasure to have around. And we had Christine. She's a nice person. I have a feeling I'm going to learn a lot from Christine. She's very intelligent. So we have that live stream tomorrow night at 7:00 on Central Time. So
right after my stream.
yeah, and I'm sorry, Johnny Drive By, if you ever hear this. It's during your heathen hour, but that's the only time we could schedule it. I'll have to talk to Johnny about this soon. But anyway.
Must be hard to type with no fingers or hands or arms to use snail.
She's on a low sodium diet.
Snails have antenna, so she can use those antennas to type.
You know what I think of when I see an atheistic snail's journeys avatar?
What?
I think of Gary from SpongeBob.
Yes.
Meow, meow, meow. I
I
love Gary. That's my favorite character in SpongeBob. Meow.
Atheistic snail, this isn't your stream. I'll call him antenna if I want.
Ice thoughts. That's right. How could you get that wrong?
I'm not a snailopesiologist.
Pardon.
What the hell? You just burped on your live stream. That's not cool.
I do that because I'm a lady.
What the hell? I have never even burped on my own live stream.
You farted on live streams, though, haven't you?
I did once, but people haven't noticed it.
Once. So, Nadja. Do you mean noise like in the accent? Noise like a real lady at that?
Like, nice.
Noise.
Like, you are nice.
I like that. Australian accents are cool. Accents are just cool anyway. It doesn't even matter. My Texan accent is kind of cool.
I screamed one. I didn't scream one. I didn't scream a fart across the room. I don't even know how to scream a fart.
No, you screamed in a stream. Is probably what she means. Remember that time you screamed and then you like doxed me when you screamed?
I don't remember. I have no memory of any of my streams. I wipe my memory every time. I'm gonna guess that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember that stream when you screamed my name and doxed me?
When I screamed your name, Mrs. Snarky?
No.
When I screamed your name, Ginger Goddess?
Say my name, say my name.
No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.
You ain't running game.
Say my name, say my name.
Acting kind of shady and calling me baby. Why the sudden change?
Oh, well, we just lost our audience with that.
I'm the queen bee now, y'all.
Yeah. I think I remember when I called out your name. Not like that, you pervert.
Does this mean you're Jay-Z? He's Jay-Z now.
No, I'm not Jay-Z.
Thank you, Beej. I'm often kind of self-conscious about my singing.
So what are we doing now? Are we singing?
We're singing. Yes. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna
stop her.
I'm gonna work harder.
I'm a survivor.
Oh, Mom came in.
Oh, so
poor Naja.
But take my hand. You'll never find another quite like mine. If you look, you'll see that I'm a lonely one. I lost my soul
deep
deep
inside.
inside. Oh,
Oh,
and it's so black
black
and
and
cold
deep inside.
inside.
Yay!
Well, the sun won't shine, the wind won't blow when you go high.
Hey, without
Without your
your
love,
love, I'm
I'm lonely deep
deep inside.
inside.
That's like our song, so
Yeah, that's our song.
yeah, everybody's gone now.
Everybody's dead. I've just killed them all.
Death by singing.
Like, holy crap, we're dead.
Oh, yeah. How did I get to 100 subs without being like super pushy and stuff?
I don't know, but I think we should keep singing. Like, I should sing a song and then you should sing a song.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Are you singing first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, you go.
All right. Sweat, baby, sweat, baby. Sex is a Texas track meet, and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I bet you'll feel nuts. Yes, I'm Siskel. Yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. How was that?
It made me cough. It was good. It's funny.
I know what I could sing actually. I'm gonna have to probably try and censor it a bit, but woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins before my mom starts bitching about my friends. About to go, damn near went blind young on the path throwing up gang signs. I went in the house to get the clip with my Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside, pointing my weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping. I jumped in the fro, hit the juice in the ride. I got front and back, side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Pumping new shit by NWA. It was Gangster Gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my own shit. It went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Talking the slapping the hoe. I'm done with that song.
You were done?
Yeah. Because the boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash and we'll pull you hard. No, we're nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy. I ain't said shit.
Is it my turn now?
Yep, your turn.
Maybe I should reconnect this thing and burp a couple more times.
Are you still there? I think she's died. Or I've died. One of us has died. Oh, we lost her. She's gone. It's just me. And I'm going to start talking about the first time that I ate spam. I don't think I'll talk about that. I'm only here. There she is. She's back.
I have returned. There's two of me.
Hallelujah.
Double your pleasure. What you been singing?
I haven't been singing anything.
No, you haven't. You just been bitching about how I dropped out. I couldn't. I've had a failure to connect, so
Oh,
I had to try several times. But I'm here.
okay. Well, what are you going to sing? You better get to it. That wasn't much.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that your mother gives you don't do anything at all. And call Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And you go chasing rabbits, and you know you're going to fall. Tell him a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call, and call Alice when she's 10 feet tall. When the men on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you just had some kind of mushroom, and your mind is feeling low, go ask Alice, I think she'll know. And logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queen's out with her head. Remember what the dormouse said. Feed your head. Feed your head. That was awful.
Well, you know what I have to sing now. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. Yo ho, it's hot. The sun is not a place where we can live. But here on Earth, there'd be no light without the light it gives. We need its light, we need its heat, the energy it brings. Without the sun, without a doubt, there'd be no you and me. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. The sun is hot. It's so hot that everything on it is a gas. Iron, copper, aluminum, and many others. The sun is large. If the sun were hollow, 1,000,000 Earths could fit inside. And yet the sun is still only a middle-sized star. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. There you go. Did we lose you again?
I'm here.
Good, you're still there.
Yes. I think everyone else left, though.
Nope, I think they're still there.
They are?
Yep, they said they like your singing.
Oh, thank you.
And I got claps from Beach Price. And now Dave's back. He could join in. He doesn't even know we've been singing, so he's going to have to sing.
That's going to be great. I'm going to like that. That should happen.
Yay, it's over.
Huh?
They said, yay, it's over. I think that's the singing is over from me.
Oh. Let's see.
They Might Be Giants fucking rock.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Oh, are we going to get into this on?
We are.
They Might Be Giants are the best band of all time.
No, they're the worst band on the planet ever.
Oh, so I see that they is back. Are you going to send him a link?
Yay! Yes, I am. Hang on.
We'll wait. I'll just pretend that I'm reading things from the chat. Not your witness said to just propose to Atheistic Snail. So we're waiting for Atheistic Snail's answer. Oh, Atheistic Snail said yes.
Do I have a way to message they? I don't think he's on Twitter, is he?
You would have to put it,
Maybe in the chat.
yeah, in the chat. No, not your witness and atheistic snail's journey are engaged. It's amazing, isn't it?
Woo-hoo!
Woohoo!
Congrats! I don't know if that might work.
Oh, this is exciting stuff right now.
Yeah, what's about to get more exciting? I mean, everybody's engaged now, and
I know. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know they were in a
I
relationship.
didn't either. Hello, they. How are you this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Did you realize that Nacha and atheistic snail were engaged?
I did not.
Yes, they are now.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I put them together, so it's kind of an arranged marriage, but they'll work it out.
They're gonna be so happy.
Well, I mean, you were a minister at one point, right?
I was.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty par for the course, arranged marriages.
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 minute while I put the rest of my tech together here.
Okay.
No problem. It's a little bit of a long distance relationship, but like I said, they'll figure it out.
All right, I'm all set up. So you hit 100 subscribers, Snarky?
I did.
That's awesome.
It is. Thank you. I'm very surprised. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I've gotten so much wonderful support from great people, and it's amazing to me.
Well, you shouldn't be too amazed. I mean, your content's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I just, I actually, you got my comment this morning. For some weird ass reason, I wasn't subscribed to you. And so I'm sure I was one of those final ones to put you to 100.
Well, thank you for that. And thank you for watching. I think I did reply to your comment.
Did you? I didn't see it yet.
I think so. I know that I read it.
She probably didn't. She's awful at replying.
I am. I'm trying to get better. I'm not used to so much. I'm not used to support. I'm not used to having so many friends and stuff like that. But I'm getting better.
Well, it's really awesome.
Did I just die?
No, I still hear you.
Yeah, you're still.
I'm back now.
You were there. Yeah, let's let they talk. He was going to say something.
You're good. It's really awesome the way that the community is kind of coming together. Because I remember back in the old days of YouTube when there was like YouTube atheism was you had some really great content creators out there, but they were very, I don't know, they were kind of in your face about atheism, very Hitchens, and you had a few great thinkers and everything, but now this is kind of like, in my mind, is kind of second wave YouTube atheism, and it's very community oriented, and it's really great. I really love seeing it. The way that everybody bands together and supports each other is amazing. And I got that stream the other day with all the women content creators.
Yes.
And there was some really great points brought up about, the whole community and the way that everybody supports each other, and how a lot of people on, we'll just say, the opposing side don't.
Yes.
Yeah. I've said that from the very first time I got on, well, from the beginning of my blog and then to my channel, I've had nothing but support. And when I was a minister, you couldn't get support in any way whatsoever. Everybody was out for themselves. And so it was really surprising when I actually joined the atheistic community on YouTube, and everybody that's helped me, and then helped Mrs. Snarky and everybody else.
Well, I mean, just a good point to it is I even found Godless Iowan. I found you from Godless Engineer. So, I mean, he shouted you out when you were still pretty small.
Yeah.
And, I listened to his interview with you, and it just, it struck a chord with me because uh, I have a pretty speckled background into atheism like most of us. So,
I missed the last part that you said there. It cut out on me.
I was just saying that when I watched the interview of you and Godless Engineer, it really struck a chord with me because I have a similar and a very speckled background headed into atheism like most of us. And so that's what, brought you to my attention. And it just seems like even from then, which was what, a few months ago until now, the community is really growing strong and close, like much more so than ever.
Yeah.
Yes, it's wonderful because go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say it's wonderful because my experience when I first came out of atheism into atheism and away from theism was that I lost all my friends and I couldn't seem to find any groups where people were accepting and helpful and had each other's backs. And it's just been amazing. I'm taken back by it all. I really am. I love this community. It's great.
Same here. I was gonna add that I think what we have right now is and I don't want to put anybody down, but as Beej said, the first was Elevator Gate, which I have no idea what that is. And then SJW politics stuff. We've kind of put the SJW and the politics stuff behind us. I mean, I engage in a lot of social talk, but it's a moderate tone. It's what I always try to take with it. But I think the majority of us have kind of put a lot of that behind us.
Yeah, and it's a good thing too. It seems to me like a lot of the more rational thinkers these days, especially content creators, are pretty centrist in their idealism, and they have certain ideas that fall on one side of the line or the other, but not extremists in any way.
Yeah.
My first political science course that I took in university, well, I love the professor there because one of his first questions was, what do you identify as, liberal, conservative? And everybody would say, what they thought they identified as. And he would look at each answer and he would say, you're wrong. And when I raised my hand, I said, I'm agnostic. And but the point he was making was, no, you're wrong, because most of you are moderates. Most of you truly are moderates. If you look at the policies that you're for or against, you're really a moderate. So that was very interesting to me.
Yeah, it's really just the big names in politics and Hollywood and stuff like that kind of separate us into camps. Most people really are moderates.
Yeah. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, how are you, Snarky?
I'm good. How are you, honey?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
How's the scarecrow?
I'm pretty good. I have just arranged a marriage between Nacho Witness and Atheistic Snail's Journey. They are forced into a binding marriage now.
Wow. That'll be fun.
Yeah. They don't have to move or anything. Nacho just has to send Atheistic Snail half of his income, and then Atheistic Snail has to send Nacho half of the slime that the snail creates.
How you doing, Day?
I'm good. I don't think we've met before.
No, I know of you. I've seen you around, but we haven't been on a stream together. I'm Dawn. I have a channel called Another Freakin Atheist. and it's just starting out, so it's not a big deal.
Well, I'll be sure to check you out. I am my content. I have a tiny little channel. I'm actually fairly close to 100 subs myself, but I'm mostly just a smart-assed skeptic, and you can plainly see that from my content.
Yeah, I have checked out your channel.
Oh, cool. What'd you think?
Good. Yeah, you're actually on the list of people that I want to promote, because a lot of what I do is promoting people, try to get people's names out there, and I want to get your name out there as well, because you have good content.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully, here in the future, I'll be able to start putting out content on a more regular basis. Don't let your mind go there, Godless, Iowan.
I was just going to say that I thought I had already subscribed to you, but I just subscribed to you. I was almost positive I had done it when you were on Johnny's show. But yeah, you're at 91 subs right now, so very close to 100.
Well, you'll be forgiven this time. No hell for you yet.
Okay. That's not as bad as when I promoted who was it? I did a shout out for, I want to say it was Secular on Twitter, and then I realized I wasn't actually subscribed to him. I was like, crap.
Well, I know I'm subscribed.
Yeah, I am. I actually, I was working on another video right when I saw this stream come up, and I've had to ditch like 3 videos in a row because some of the other people in the skeptic community have beat me to the punch. It's pretty bad. So I've got some new stuff coming here pretty soon.
What do you mean by beat you to the punch? Just like they got the video first, or?
Yes, they got the video first, and I'll tell you, one of them is a major YouTuber, and I kind of got the feeling about the video that he might be making because of some of the comments that he's made, and so I wrote him an email, and sure enough, him and I were after the same exact video. I was like, damn, all right, you do that one.
Well, there's so many atheist YouTubers now that there's going to be doubling up of things. And I don't think that's a bad idea because people have different perspectives. So this other YouTuber that's doing the video you wanted might see things you didn't, and you might see things they didn't. So, and plus the different personalities, both videos would be worth watching.
Yeah, and it was Godless Engineer that I was talking to the other day. A lot of people think that you want to go after videos that haven't been done because you want it to be completely original. But sometimes going after the same video as someone larger than you has done can be more beneficial because you might show up in the recommended videos after someone's watched theirs.
Well, for right now, I'll just be idealistic about the whole thing and go for original content.
Yeah.
That's like one of the reasons that I haven't gone after flat earthers yet. I want to get a little bit more momentum. And I mean, it's actually pretty hard to find a flat earther video that hasn't been debunked. So I'll be, dipping my toes into that territory pretty soon. But I wanted to get a few more subscribers so I could counteract the 11,000 or 100,000 downvotes I get on one video.
Well, I have done one flat earther video so far, and they're kind of hard to do because you have to sit through and watch it. And sitting through a flat earther video for me is just it's painful. I can watch a Christian video where somebody's just saying some kind of crazy crap because I've heard it all my life. But hearing somebody defend that the earth is flat, that just gives me a headache almost instantly.
Like, how did you come to this conclusion that it was flat? How can you deny all of the evidence that points to a global spheroid, oblique spheroid, whatever it's called? It's a sphere. I mean,
Yeah.
There's so much evidence, and there's no real model that they can put together that works.
Well, it's just, it's delusion, and that's all there is to it. And that's kind of the point of the content that I make is I try and find the most delusional people I can and just really poke fun at them.
Yep.
But anyways, enough about my bullshit. Where is Mrs. Snarky's channel going to go? You got any plans?
Well, I have more interviews that I want to do, including Jessica Schaub. I still haven't gotten her interview yet, but I do plan to do one next week. And I don't know, just more snarky woo, I suppose. I'm also doing some collaborations with Snail. I'm looking forward to that one. I still haven't done the videos yet. I promise you I'm going to be working on a Monday.
We were supposed to do that this weekend, weren't we?
Yes, we were, but some things came up and family things happened, and yeah, it was Krakatoa with a teenage daughter.
Yeah. Oh.
Quite a day we've had, but I'm glad that at the end of the day, I have a reason to celebrate.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
So, Mrs. Snarky, I'm going to ask you the tough questions.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Are you Charlie Rose?
Are you willing to admit that you like pineapple pizza?
Yes.
That's right, people.
That's
she
right.
likes pineapple pizza.
So the Godless Iowan, I'm going to ask you the hard question.
Okay.
Are you going to now get me a pineapple pizza tomorrow, since now I have admitted it on a live stream?
Probably not.
Now, is that ham and pineapple that you're talking about?
Well, it's Canadian bacon and pineapple. That's what I like. If I eat pineapple, it's got to be Canadian bacon and pineapple.
I like
Yeah,
vegetables.
I'm Canadian. That's ham and pineapple.
Yeah.
You just call it, wait. Are you saying that in Canada you call Canadian bacon ham?
Yes.
What
It's
the
ham.
fuck, America?
It's you guys that got that all messed up.
I have actually had someone lecture me that Canadian bacon is not ham, that it's a special cut that is only that Canadians came up with. It's fucking ham. I
It's
knew
ham.
it.
I knew that.
Here's an interesting fact about it, though. The ham and pineapple pizza is called the Hawaiian pizza, and it was invented in Canada.
My entire world has just been destroyed.
Hi, Jen with one N. How are you feeling?
Spouse. They're calling each other spousey.
Spousey.
Atheistic Snail and Nacha. Wouldn't it be weird if that actually worked out? Like, I make this joke tonight, and like in 2 years, they're married and raising half snail human children.
Oh my. With Australian accents.
Yes.
Snails with Australian accents.
Well, if you called it that far in advance, Iowan, I think you'd have some explaining to do. I mean, we would have to take a look at psychics, huh?
That's right. Well, my grandfather did say that I was a prophet. So I have prophesied over this marriage.
Your grandpappy, old reliable, used to say.
Yes.
So you were okay. So your grandfather said you were a prophet?
My grandfather prayed over me when I was like 6 years old or somewhere around there and said that I was going to be the next Elijah and I was going to lead the church into the tribulation.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big responsibility.
I know. And I was just wanting to get home and play with my Ninja Turtles. But yeah, I got told that almost every day whenever he was around about the prophecy.
Wow, that's you know what? I don't want to take over Snarky's stream, but we could tell crazy church stories because I have one that's almost just like it.
Go for it. Tell.
All right. I have basically, I guess, lucky for me, when I was about 4 years old. Shit, I guess I better back up a little further than that. I'll try to summarize this and keep it short. Both of my parents are pastors and missionaries, and they both have deep theological backgrounds. They've been to theological colleges. They both speak, read, and write both forms of Greek. And I had an inundation of religion from the time when I was very young. However, I was lucky enough at 4 years old to hear someone speaking in tongues. And obviously, I didn't say it to myself at the time. Actually, I might have been 5. But I remember hearing someone do it and thinking to myself, this is bullshit. And I never believed my whole entire life. And I was always kind of an outcast, even though I was forced to go to church. And I went to a major one, a national one. And the pastor literally stopped in the middle of one of his friggin' sermons. And we're talking about a church with, I want to say the congregation base was like 3,000. It's pretty big. Stopped in the middle of his sermon to come over and declare me a prophet of the church, same kind of shit. I was going to be Elijah and, you know, all the same kind of garbage. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You could not have picked a worse person.
That's pretty funny. They just picked you out and told you were going to be a prophet.
Yep. So, and to this day, I imagine, well, maybe not, but they literally ordained me and recognized me and went through all this stuff, even with me going like, no, guys, I don't believe in this stuff. I don't believe what you believe. I'm here against my will. They're like, you're going to be a prophet for God. And I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not.
Right? That sounds like something like how they choose the Dalai Lama.
Right.
He picked this one fork or whatever, so he must be the Dalai Lama or the Lama. Crazy.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you know, a lot of times they'll do prophecy and it's just guessing. And sometimes it's an educated guess. Like with my grandfather, my great grandfather, and my great great grandfather were both ministers. And so it was a family line thing. So that pressure was enough to basically push me into the ministry at some point in my life. So it was a fairly good guess that I would try it. But with others, it falls flat.
I can throw in a silly story.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. My family weren't a bunch of ministers. I've got a couple in the family, but my great grandfather was in the military and fought in World War I, I believe, or II. No, one. Anyway, he was married, had kids, went to war. When he came back, he was stabbed to death in the middle of the night by someone. but the family would not talk about it. And it finally came out that he was stabbed to death by his boyfriend because he didn't want to be a couple anymore because being gay was wrong.
Oh my
wow.
God, that's terrible.
I know.
No.
Oh man. Religion just, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people out there will say, well, there's a lot of good that religion does. But in the end, religion causes people to do stuff like that. And it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a direct cause of it. These beliefs make you, prime you to think this way, you know, in terms of sin. And if you're a sinner, then you're just shit. And what's really awful about it is it doesn't matter who you are. You're a human being. You're born shit. You're all sinners. It's a horrible, horrible way to, it's horrible for one's psyche anyway. But to push someone out in such a way and dehumanize them, no, it's just absolutely wrong. And it's a direct result of these religious types of thinking.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
My brother is gay, and my grandparents, they've passed away now, but nobody would tell them that my brother was gay because they didn't want to soil the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, when he told my father, a couple days later, my father and I were, because it wasn't until he was like 22, I think, when he came out. And my father and I were at the camp having a few beers, and he started talking about it. And I'm like, well, what do you think? He said, well, I think it's sick, but I have to love him because he's my son.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm like,
wow.
No, you don't have to love him, but there's nothing wrong with it.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Actually, when he came out to me, I kind of reacted the wrong way. And if he ever hears this, I am sorry. I was driving him to work one day, and he was working at a camp for special needs kids.
Yeah.
And it was a little ways away, so bit of a drive. And he gets all serious and says, I have to tell you something. I'm like, okay. He said, I'm gay. And I started laughing. And he said, what? I said, Paul, you think I didn't know that already? And I mean, it is the wrong way to take it, and I am sorry. But I will say I never 1 minute had an issue with him being gay.
Well, that's good. And I mean, you know, like in my past, I can remember a time where I was homophobic. And it was 100% based in the faith. There was nothing about it that was really myself. And once I left the faith, I was like, this is just bullshit. Why am I believing this garbage that I've been told? And made friends with several people who were homosexual. And I don't have any problem with them. Like, there's nothing different about them, really, except for just who they sexually desire, really.
Yeah, and speaking of sexual desire, Jen says in the chat that her very religious sister told her to let my husband have me whenever he wanted.
Jeez.
Yeah,
And-
that's called marital rape.
Yeah.
And that's quite a recent thing here in Canada, that marital rape is no longer allowed. And I can't remember exactly when, but when I heard that it was so, yeah, like just in recent history, like a decade or two away, like that made me sick.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in no means no.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry to interrupt, but I think Nacha Witness is wanting to cheat on Snail already. He's giving me hugs.
Nacha, you know what? You are a one snail man, and you just better, know where your slime's coming from.
Jesus with the slime again.
I'm reaching for jokes about
A three-way.
Snail says in the chat. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to highlight something that Snail said in the chat, which is, yeah, I don't get why religion is so anti-LGBTQ. Well, I mean, it's inherently in the Bible. Basically, anyone that is different is stoned to death or just considered less than the in group. It's tribalism. And so these people believe this because of tribalism, and they just reinforce it with the Bible, and it keeps going in this circle. And yeah, it's awful. People use religion to justify their own beliefs,
their own hate.
Yes, their own hatred and ignorance about other human beings and their lives.
Yeah. Now, do you see Nacha and Snail, what they're saying?
They're wanting Dawn to be the third in their marriage. Polygamous marriage with a snail, an Aussie.
Polyamory. It's a polyamory relationship.
That would be polyamorous, yes.
Yeah. Funny coincidence here. I don't know how many of you have seen my video with Corey about sex and gender, but Corey is social worker, specializes in gender issues and things like that.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and on Monday, I had to leave a stream because I had to get to a workshop he was doing, or Per was doing. I get the pronoun mixed up sometimes. But the pronoun is Per. But anyway, the workshop Per was doing was on polyamory.
Okay.
Very interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. It's not for me.
No, not for me.
But if people
I don't have the patience.
If people want to do that and that's how they express their love, then that's fine. But that's interesting.
So what I want to know is there a word for sex with a snail?
Slimy-amory.
Like gastropodestry? I don't know. Because a snail's a gastropod. So would it be gastropostexuality? I don't know.
I don't know, but I like that word. That's pretty awesome.
Gastophilia.
Gastrophilia. Nacha is a gastrophiliac. I don't even know what that is. If that's an actual thing, I'm going to look it up.
It's formicophilia. FORMICOPHILIA.
Like that's a thing?
It's a fetish.
Well, the more you learn.
Right?
Yes.
This needs to be on Godless Engineer's channel. We need to get him in here to sing that song.
Today I learned.
Oh, but do you know what a gastrophiliac is?
What?
It's a person who enjoys the smell of other people's farts. A person who inhales deeply and enjoys inhaling the gastrointestinal aromas of another person.
I've seen that South Park episode.
So that I think that perfectly describes Nacho Witness.
There's a movie called, I think it's 100 Ways to Die or something like that, where they have that kind of scenario.
Well, I'm probably going to be doing a series on fetishes. I find it quite interesting. So, and a lot of people don't know about it, but it's far more normal than what people think.
Well, I suppose we could take this time to celebrate my 100 subscribers with talking about our own fetishes. So we got to go from the left on over. And so, Don, what's your fetish?
I'm into BDSM.
Right on.
Mrs., you're
I'm
next.
going to learn so much more from than I need to know. Okay. Yeah, Mrs. Snarky, what's your fetish?
My fetish is your cock.
Oh my God!
That's not a fetish.
That's not a fetish.
I'm just teasing you, dear. I don't know. I guess hair pulling, spanking, that kind of thing. And yours,
All right.
Godless Iowan?
Am I the next?
Yes, you're the next.
Well, God damn it! I don't want. I like having my balls slapped. I like having my balls slapped. That's pretty nice, but
Kinky.
I kind of have a foot thing.
A what thing?
A foot thing.
Oh.
That's quite a normal fetish, actually.
Yeah. Oh my God! Edgy emo atheist is in the chat.
So,
Edgy emo atheist is in the chat, and we're talking about sexual fetishes.
but it should be something that's just commonly talked about because it is such a common thing.
It's normal human stuff, and
It should never be taboo.
Yeah, it's not taboo. So, how about you, They? It's your turn.
It's my turn. Well,
Yeah.
you asked for it. I have a strange thing. It's not that terribly strange, but it's just going to seem outside the norm. I actually can't have sex with someone unless I mentally connect with them, but I mean to like the extreme. This is going to sound terribly arrogant. I don't really socialize with unintelligent people, and because I'm just not attracted to them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that
physical,
there's a lot of people like that. That's not weird at all.
Like
physical attraction doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot to me. It's all about the mind.
What's the name for? There's a name for being sexually attracted.
Demisexual.
That's what it is. But yeah, a lot of people are like that. I'm not big on it, but I know if they're not very smart, I do not have a sexual attraction to them.
Yeah.
Same here.
But I need a complete connection with someone. Just because somebody is smart doesn't mean I want to fuck them. I need to be able to connect. So I don't know. It's really strange. Like, I'd rather have no sex than have unimportant sex. Does that make sense?
It does.
Perfect
Yeah.
sense. Yeah,
Makes perfect sense.
it's not strange at all.
That's as weird as it gets with me. I'm sorry. I wish I were more interesting.
Well, if that's strange, then you don't want to hear about some of the other ones.
Oh God, I have no judgment on people. I believe it or not, despite the vitriolic nature of my channel, I am probably the least judgmental person you'll ever meet. I mean, for God's sakes, you were having the story about your brother. My brother just came out to me a couple of years ago. In real life, if you were ever to meet me, I kind of look like a hard ass. I've kind of been a biker for a long time. But my brother just came out to me, and he is 6'5", and he's a pretty big boy. And he just came out to me a couple of years ago that he's trans. He was really scared to do it because I'm kind of a hard ass in real life, and I could not have been more happy for him. I am the least judgmental person that I know. And it's really strange for my upbringing that I got to that point. But I mean, anyways, I'm rabbit trailing. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna go and say I used to be fairly judgmental, but I'm not judgmental anymore on that department. I guess, God, what was I even gonna say? I've lost my thought. Oh, I was gonna say one more fetish. Guys, if you have never had your prostate stimulated, holy fucking shit. I mean, that will blow your fucking mind. I'm telling you. I'm just saying that'll blow your mind. I just killed the chat.
What's wrong with that,
Well,
Godless?
sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought you were still going.
No, I'm just saying that'll do it.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Is this a recent discovery?
This is within the last couple of years, yeah.
Okay.
When I moved here.
Yeah. You taught him how to be a big boy?
How to be a big good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's another thing that, people will kind of generalize and stereotype anal sex, and it's gay sex or whatever. But percentage wise, there's not really any hard statistics on it, but it looks like there's far more straight people that enjoy anal sex than there is gay people.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now, that's not by percentage, though. That's, gay men will have a higher percentage of people that have anal sex.
Well,
But not all gay people have anal sex.
all that I have to say about that is I wish I had a prostate. That looks very fun.
It is.
I pretty much wake the neighbors when, yeah.
Well, fucking A, tell him to get away from your window.
Or get into the bed with you.
Oh, man.
But I mean, if you tell the neighbors to go away from your window, do I have to leave too?
Yeah.
Well, you're everywhere, they.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, there's just no escaping. But you knew all this.
Oh, yeah.
At least your reptilian sources, I'm sure, have given you some photographic evidence or whatever.
Photo of you giving me a prostate-stimulated orgasm?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got a folder that's marked Spank Bank right on my desktop.
Have y'all ever seen the Government Knows music video?
Government knows when you masturbate. The government knows when you
Oh,
masturbate.
I've got to screen share that shit.
Yeah, you
Yes,
should.
please.
Are you going to do it, or do you want me to?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
This ought to be fun.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay, let me try to figure out how to screen share.
Somehow I feel like this this chat is degrading pretty quickly.
You're
No,
not
I think
screen-
it's just starting to get good.
Oh no.
What happened? Jeez.
Well, I guess after that video, I've got a whole lot more to answer for, don't I?
Well, did
Government
anyone
knows
notice
everything.
that they's avatar kept popping up in the middle of it? And that look on the face is just like, what the fuck?
Sorry, I was laughing too hard. It kept bringing me up.
No,
It was perfect.
Because the look on that's what's his name? The frog?
Edgy emo atheist said, "What the fuck did I just watch? I need a Tide Pod after that."
Yeah. And,
Oh,
Jen with one N doesn't want to see the rest of Snarky's search history.
Yeah, that's what I was responding to when I said
Yeah.
I do.
see, Jen with one N said,
Am I back?
Were you gone?
I don't know. I think he's gone now.
Oh, good. We don't need him.
Did y'all get to see all the video? Because I don't know if I got dropped or not.
Yeah, we got to see for the most part. I think it cut off the very end, but we got the point.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome. I'm going to have to use that. I'm going to have to work that in on one of my videos to invalidate somebody.
Totally. And you were mentioned. They're everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Alan with one L is in the chat. That's awesome.
Welcome back, Godless Iowan. Did you have to go take care of something real quick?
Yeah, I had to go alleviate some pressure.
Some tension.
Yeah,
Well, the government knows.
I'm feeling much less tense right now.
Well, that's some multitasking. Snarky was in the chat the whole time.
But she wasn't saying much, if you might notice.
True.
No, I had the full screen thing going on.
I always try to tell her not to talk with her mouth full, but
It reminds me of when I was talking to the White Engine on the Discord about how I still have the Jesus breath.
Flying fuck is Jesus breath.
Well, Godless Engineer says they've been sucking that Jesus dick. He says that often, right? Well,
yeah.
I was just saying that at some point I was a Christian, so I might still have the Jesus stick on my breath.
Wow.
That offended a theist. I don't know why.
You know, I don't know. That White Engine dude, he bugs me. He just he really gets on my nerves. And I've been to his channel and like I looked at his about and all that, and I thought, okay, you know, it looks like he's trying to take a more reasonable stance. No, he's just like everyone else that's out there trying to push the whole God concept and, you know, you're evil and basically all of Christianity. He's just put it onto a different face. And I don't know, he really bothers me. I really can't stand him in the chat. If anybody ever gives me a moderator, I'll kick him as soon as I see him.
And everyone would love you for it. Well, on Discord, we were asked to tell our stories of escaping from religion, so I did. And then he was like, Mrs. Snarky, you didn't escape.
Oh, God. Did he try and tell you your opinions and your thoughts and feelings, too?
Yeah.
Yes.
What a piece of shit.
Yep.
So I'm being told that this is not only a Mrs. Snarky 100 celebration, but that they is at 105 now.
Woo!
Holy shit.
No way. Congratulations, you two.
Yeah.
I'm still showing at 99.
Yeah, I'm showing 99 too, but Jen with one N says 105. So I don't know where she's seeing.
Maybe she's in a time zone that's ahead of you.
Oh.
She's in the future. If Jen with one N would share me a screenshot of that on Twitter, that would be awesome. They is 99. That's what okay. I'm sorry, they.
Oh, 5.
Snarky is 105.
Yay!
Well, I'm sure I'll get that extra one here pretty soon.
You will.
Because I've got a pretty funny idea for a new video. I'll just cover it real quick. I'm going to do a do-it-yourself conspiracy theory video. And literally took the inspiration from Johnny Drive-By because he's like, yeah, I don't have a popular channel, but for some reason I've got like 4,000 views on my do-it-yourself project. I'm like, well, shit. Do-it-yourself conspiracy theory ought to get me a couple.
Oh, no.
They just
cut him off before he could say too much.
Yeah, they knew what he was talking about.
Yeah,
they knew what they was talking about.
Well, you know, the
You'll have to send the invite link back into the chat, I'm guessing. Or I mean, he'll have to scroll like a long way.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
They found they.
I don't see it.
He's at 100 now, though. Yay! He's not here, but he's at 100 now.
I'm back. I'm back.
You're at 100 now. They.
Hooray!
You've made it.
101.
101.
Yeah.
Now you have busted eardrums to celebrate with. Kudos.
Whatever. I've been listening to GE. I'm immune.
I just realized that Dawn subscribed today, but Another Freakin Atheist didn't.
Oh.
Well, fuck that guy.
That's going to be a very interesting video, though. Do it yourself conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Like that.
I've got some pretty funny ideas. I think they're funny. So I've got I'm going to do it all on camera. But I've got like one of those big long hooded robes, and I got some reptilian glove hand things, and I'm gonna do it to the max with the conspiracy shit. And I even thought about making it kind of like an infomercial. We'll see how far I get.
Awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, your content is amazing, Zay.
Oh, thank you. I'm still working on my other projects, and the problem is that I'm running into right now is I really am interested in my Adventures of Agent 42, but I have been having the damnedest time finding someone to voice Agent 42. I've had like 3 people commit to it and then dump out.
Oh, no. Well, I can't be Agent 42.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I guess I could.
Because she still has Jesus on her breath.
Yeah, I got the Jesus breath. Yeah.
Got some of that Jesus dick breath?
Yeah. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't know if not having Jesus breath, I don't know if that's going to like mess with my application into the dark realm of the lizard people and black ops and all that.
Well, Mrs. Snarky.
Yeah.
I was just going to say we're going to have to wind this up or wrap this up because I've got work in the morning.
Oh, it is Sunday night, isn't it?
Yes.
Work is for losers.
It is, but I'm not making that buku YouTube dough yet.
Well, you should be. What the hell?
Right now, it shows me as I could. It looks like I could afford a ham sandwich a week if I were making money. So.
Well, email me, about Agent 42 if you'd like to. If you'd actually like me to do that. It's Mrs. Snarky at Gmail.
All right. Spelled just like your screen name?
Yep.
All right. I will do that. I mean, if you have interest in it, I'm not going to, force anyone into anything, but I actually ideally wanted a female voice for Agent 42.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted a female voice or a male voice. That was kind of why I was like, I can't do it.
No, I wanted a female voice, and I especially wanted a female voice that knew how to be a smartass.
I'm perfect for that.
Well, sounds good. I'll send you an
All
email.
right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining in.
And congratulations, and Miss Snarky.
Thank you. And thank you
Freakin
guys.
Atheist.
Thank you guys so much for all the support you've given us. You guys are amazing. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the live stream, y'all rock.
One quick question. Are you on Twitter?
I am not. I have no social media whatsoever except for YouTube.
Okay. I was just trying to find you.
Very mysterious.
All right.
See you guys later.
See ya.
All right.
Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.